It was a very gritty win, very resilient. Got a tough group of young ladies. Uh, the analogy of bend but don't break really comes into play, especially today. And at the very end, the defense did that.
And then the lineup just kept producing those big hits in key moments, 14 hits today, and everyone in the lineup got a hit. What can you say about the offensive effort?
That was huge. We needed it. You know, after usually on a Sunday, and we call it Championship Sunday, it's probably going to be an offensive day because both teams have seen a lot of the pitchers. They know what's going to be thrown. They know, the hitters. And it's usually the team that scores obviously big runs on the last day. And thank goodness we had 8 because we needed all of them.
And talk a little bit about Pruitt. She went 3 for 3 today and was able to give Bama the lead back. What do you think about her performance?
Really good. You know, she's a lefty hitter versus a lefty pitcher is difficult sometimes. And I think she was 2 for 2 against her, and then they brought in another kid and she got another hit. So she had a great day. Really was a big spot in the 6th spot in the lineup.
And then defense and pitching today also rallied to keep Georgia under wraps, including 5 strikeouts for Jocelyn. What did you think about their efforts?
Yeah, she was great. The strikeouts were big for her. That was probably one of her best outings, honestly, despite the end of the game. The 5Ks were huge, and she did the same thing, but bend but don't break.
Then you got a busy week with the doubleheader and then heading to LSU for a tough SEC series. What can you take away from this series win to keep this going through the heart of the SEC season?
Well, we take a break and hopefully play well Tuesday night, and then we'll get a really good practice here Wednesday, travel down to Baton Rouge on Thursday, get to practice at their field, and they're having a great year. I think they're leading the SEC right now. They got a very talented pitcher. They got a lot of new kids that hit the ball. So it'll be a very, very, just like any other SEC series, it's going to be tough.
All right, then last question for you. How did you feel about the fan atmosphere today?
It was awesome. They pulled us through a lot, to have that home field advantage. And they know exactly when to speak up, to scream, to yell, to cheer. And it means a lot to the team and I.
All right, well, thank you, Coach. Congratulations.
Yeah.